It's an up-tempo offense led by coordinator Johnny Brewer. And this is the transfer star Thomas on the ground.
I said 475. I don't care what level of football you're playing. That's an awesome feat.
And he's going to the air to start to one of his tight ends, Bryson Nesbitt. And maybe they haven't the last couple of weeks. 3rd down and 2, and Hampton works his way forward. Going to be very close.
Mindset in myself, and it's all about the quarterback in this offense. The quarterback is what really fuels this offense and where they want to go with the ball.
There's Star Thomas with a good gain, wrapped up by Stick Lane. He'll start at their own 45. Criswell will take off with his feet. He's got a seam. And Jacolby Criswell has a 1st down into plus territory with 13 yards.
Get the quarterback out on the move. Nothing's there. You just go and get what you can. He got a nice little 6'1", 230 in the open field.
And now Hampton off the right side. Hampton bumped out of bounds by Terry Moore at the 25. 19 for 20. This year so far, 6 for 7. And this is from 40 for Burnett. And Noah Burnett starts the scoring. Jaquez Moore, who has missed the last few games with a high ankle sprain, gets the carry. Manny Diaz told us yesterday he's doubtful. On 3rd down, Murphy under pressure goes down. 6, and another stagnant Duke drive.
Yeah, it was Kevin Hester who came on the little inside stunt game, and they were able to collapse the pocket. Murphy's not able to step up, and he goes down to the ground. That's a group sack.
Backed up into 2nd and long. Quick hitter to the outside, and a good contested catch made by Kobe Paysour, the redshirt junior, coming off his best game of the season. Blitz off the edge, picked up by Hampton. Criswell, a dot again. Paysour for a 1st down.
Allowing that throw to happen.
And now they spin it out quickly to Bryson Nesbitt. First team All ACC as a tight end last year, picks up 8. The Tar Heels are 1 for 3 on 3rd downs in this 1st quarter. Stick it in the belly of Hampton. Broke a tackle. Omarion Hampton escapes. He's 3 for 4 for 25 yards through the air on this drive. In the belly of Hampton. Squirts through that right side, and Omarion Hampton with a gain of 8. It's Criswell rolling and throwing for Jones. As a wide receiver, coaching staff said to us, he's got to make even more plays than he does here.
Yeah, it's been Taylor before, but J.J. Jones, they got involved. They got both defenders were looking in the backfield. They were just as confused as we were. We were all thinking, what, 28 Hampton is going to get the football. But because there was no communication, J.J. Jones was able to get behind the defense. These players are really taking onus and leadership of what happened last week.
That was a 10-play Carolina drive. This is Duke's 10th play in total. And it's Jordan Moore spinning away. And Jordan Moore past the 40.
Remember, I talked earlier about the ball placement from the quarterback, Maalik Murphy. Just watch where this ball is thrown. It's thrown to the outside. He's able to get it.
First year on the job, the high-energy former Georgia Tech head coach. Hampton springs up the middle. So many yards after contact the last couple years for Hampton. They give it to him here, and he escaped from Day-Day Stone. 1st down, Omarion Hampton. Back home with the Heels this season. Flips it out to Davion Goss with green grass to the edge. Tons of running room for Davion Goss.
What a block by Howard Sampson in the left tackle. Watch this, the big man get out and kind of lead the convoy down the field. When you got a big boy up.
Play fake. And Criswell shuffles the feet. He finds positive yardage. Where you saw Rivers there against McCollum. Tom McGinnis gets it away. There is a flag down. This is back toward Quayshawn Brown, who fields it inside his 5. And Brown runs it out past the 20. We will check the marker back near the line of scrimmage. Compared to 7 for North Carolina. Final 13 seconds of the 1st quarter, and Star Thomas bounces backwards. Jacolby Cowan in his first collegiate start wrapped him up, and that will send us to the second quarter.
I cannot understand what that was. That's what the words that he told us. What was that defense last week?
It's been great so far today. This is Nicky Dalmolin with a positive play to begin the second quarter for Duke.
Try to navigate through this defense.
Duke's offensive line doesn't move. Maybe a free play. It's Samir Hagens out toward midfield. We'll have to come back and check the marker with that pre-snap movement. Texas's first SEC League action. Taking on Mississippi State in Austin. North Carolina starts out with Omarion Hampton breaking tackles again. Let's see if a shot is coming at some point here from the strong-arm Texas transfer, Maalik Murphy. Not yet. Jones again with a good gain up the middle. This will be the 6th Duke punt. Sends a high kick. Right at the goal line, but it pops in to the end zone. North Carolina picks it up, and Elijah Huzzy rumbles out to the 25. A marker comes in. Home in Durham looking for some answers. Down by 10.
Yeah, just unfortunate. They call 40. It was 14 on that face mask. Here comes North Carolina with the ball again. Pick it up and you run as far as you can. That's what happened on that last one. And you throw in the 15-yard face mask penalty. That's what happened on that last one.
Chapel Hill just felt like home. That campus, that program. He gets the check down here. He's improved in this regard. And Hampton will set up 3rd down and 2. Chandler Rivers on the stop.
Until that ball moves, you stay put.
Hampton stood up, ran into a wall that includes Ozzie Nicholas right after Aaron Hall. Country in tackles for loss.
Well, I think they realize that this is a big series for them defensively to keep North Carolina from out of the end zone. And they can score a touchdown for this defense.
By the way, good to see Alex Howard back out there for Duke at linebacker. Low flip. Hampton with a seam. Breaks a tackle. Omarion Hampton banged out of bounds inside the 5.
That previous play, I want you to watch the linebacker in the middle. This is what I talk about, being in a pickle. This is a challenge. You've got to find a way to go through this offensive lineman. You choose a side, what happens? Omarion Hampton just goes to the opposite side.
So he gets a breather, and the freshman, Davion Goss, comes in. So it is Criswell stepping up amid pressure, taking off and spinning down to the 10 with 5 yards. That's still the matchup at the top of your screen. Flag flies, free play, and it's Nesbitt the catch and the touchdown.
Well, Nesbitt, this is a tight end. Watch the move here, and then boom, right to the inside. But it's easy because the defense sort of relaxes. Look, the defense relaxes because they saw the penalty go up. We've got the Duke blue and the Tar Heel blue, but right now the Tar Heel blue is all over the victory bell.
17 zip for the Heels in the Carolina blue. This is Peyton Jones, the sophomore running back. Takes it out past the 20. Murphy's only 4 for 12 for 41 yards in this first half. To the air, and he's got a completion to Javon Harvey.
Javon Harvey with the catch.
Tackle over to the other side, tight end on the left.
Star Thomas with a seam off the right side, and a good gain as he got tripped up from behind by Michael Short, the sophomore backup linebacker. Thomas up the middle, churning the legs. He gets lifted up, and he's got enough for a first down.
Just give me this North Carolina defense something to look at.
Thomas sidesteps a couple of tacklers, and Star Thomas with a good game.
4 consecutive runs for Duke on this drop.
A couple moguls here in Durham. Thomas with a cut, lowers the shoulder, and he's got a first down. Greeted stick lane head on. Pressure comes. Murphy goes down.
Taking over the play calling for this defense, and Power Echols is doing the opposite, but watch as he loops all the way around. It was a late developing blitz, but he was able to get there. Nice speed, gets all the way around the hump, and gets in for the sack.
First half numbers. Screen. Jones straight ahead. Keeps the legs moving to the 41. It is on the ground with Star Thomas with a cut, and Star Thomas takes it to the 30 for 4 yards. And now you've left 58 seconds and a couple of timeouts for North Carolina as well from the 30. Criswell stepping up and firing to Nate McCollum. Back from injury this week, got toward the sideline, but inbounds. And with a couple of timeouts to use, they don't. Criswell standing in under pressure, and down he goes. V.J. Anthony, the Durham native, and the defensive end. All right, big third down here with 31 seconds to go until halftime. A little flip for Hampton, gets wrapped up immediately by Wesley Williams.
Please reset the game clock to 27 seconds. 27 seconds.
I love the stunts and reacts. 2 twist games, right?
Meantime, here in Durham, Tom McGinnis will get it away. Duke didn't come after him. And Quayshawn Brown fields it at the 26 and weaves upfield and dives down past the 35. Maalik Murphy checks it down. Higgins did not get out of bounds. So Duke's got to use the timeout.
We're starting our 19th season on Sirius XM in about 3 weeks. And my 10 grandchildren live within 10 minutes of us.
So it's not a turnover for Mike Krzyzewski, but it is a stop. And now a block punt. Pops up in the air. Shy of the 30.
The ruling on the field was the kick went across the line of scrimmage and was touched by the receiving team and subsequently recovered by the kicking team. First down, North Carolina.
Wow, what a play there. Vincent Anthony Jr., the defensive end who swaps over to number 47, gets the block.
Yeah, he just comes off the edge untouched. And we're talking about a defensive end needing a get-off. Waited till the ball is snapped, and he got there.
Up by 17. Criswell pivots away, plants, open man Jones downfield to make the catch. Preston Watson the stop. J.J. Jones came up hobbled after this catch.
Yeah, but just watch the throw. Unbelievable. Getting him on the move to the outside and just throwing it up. Everyone's looking at him, and he makes an outstanding throw down the field.
On the ground to the left side, and Duke gets a tackle. 4-man rush, and Criswell stepped up, and a nice catch. Reaching up by Kobe Paysour. This week for Jacolby Criswell. Flips it on a reverse. Vari Green to the edge. Gets bumped out near the 10. Needing a yard, up by 17 on their rival in Durham. Criswell pitches for Hampton. Bobbled, made a man miss, and got the first. But there is a flag down on that side of the field.
But because of the bobble, couldn't find a commitment. Watch Nesbitt here. He's the tight end. So he's going to get initially on the block, but because of the fumble catch by Hampton, didn't realize would Hampton go outside or to the inside.
A punt of their own that got blocked by James Hobson of Duke. And Burnett turns it into 3. Classic. Duke's got to get going here, though, Don. And it's a handoff to Star Thomas. They get a few yards, and you liked what they established on the ground headed to halftime. Duke is 1 for 10 on third downs. Murphy across the middle, and he completes to Jordan Moore. Fresh set of downs. 4-man rush. Murphy looking sideline. He's got it. Complete to Eli Paincolt. North Carolina's rebuilt. Lost a couple stars to the NFL. Second down and 1, big lane for Star Thomas. Hopscotches his way down to the 41. Bruno Fina comes back healthy this week after missing last week. And now big lane for Star Thomas. Rumbles down just outside the 20. Team today.
Well, because Elijah Hussey's got to make the play. Watch the corner come off the right side. He's going to be there to make the play. He just misses. He whiffs.
15 for 77 for Star Thomas. Murphy Still scanning, and then just floats it away, incomplete. No receiver in the area.
Yeah, that may be grounding.
Couple starts last season, and now QB1 for the Blue Devils. Second and long, and Murphy will take his medicine with the check down. Thomas in a race to the edge, got around the corner. Star Thomas! In for a touchdown! Talk about a shot in the arm for Duke.
It was late in the down, but Maalik Murphy just scanning the field, and he goes to his last option. An outstanding block by Jontavius Robertson, the wide receiver.
And last year, Omarion Hampton was a finalist for it. Second down, and Criswell for J.J. Jones. Still out there after he got nicked up earlier. Third down and 2. Criswell to throw. Steps up and goes down. Ryan Smith got to Jacolby Criswell. Fourth down.
And those rush lanes, watch Smith. He's going to go up and then watch the spin move. The spin move, Mike. That's how you get to the sack. You sell that all the way as if you're going to run the hump, spin back inside, and oh, I've got a quarterback right.
They start from their 15 this time. Star Thomas out of the pistol. A lane off the left side and 4.5 yards for Star Thomas, who ran into stick lane. And Duke goes up tempo with OC Johnny Brewer. Murphy gets it out quick to Jordan Moore. Good first step and then a little bit of wiggle. And a first down pass to Jakeem Harris. Murphy with time. Deep shot. Moore downfield. Spinning around. Made the catch. Matched up with stick lane to the 29 for 43 yards.
Down at the end. It was a nice job of going up and going to go get it, but I think that ball at the end,
The ruling on
I'm
the
not
field,
sure he
the catch
maintained
inbounds.
possession.
Previous play is under further review.
Made the catch for 43 yards, and Duke's got momentum down 2 scores. Star Thomas on the ground, keeps on chugging.
His second drive looks to be in the same sequence of the first.
On the ground again and blown up in the backfield by Bo Atkinson. Coming up on the final minute of the third. Third down and 7. Murphy, quick release, got it to Painkel. Very close. Wrapped up immediately by Marcus Allen. Star Thomas, the running back. Thomas up the middle for a first down. And Duke moves the chains. First time in the red zone today for the Blue Devils. And they keep it on the ground with Star Thomas to the edge. Star Thomas marked out of bounds. And a flag is down as well at the 2. Thomas, touchdown. Duke's on the comeback trail.
It's just a vision of Thomas. Watch as he goes here and it comes all the way back because a good job by these 3 on the offensive line and the tight end, Dal Mullen. They were able to block everything down in the path taken by the back. He let, again,
A few minutes away over on ESPN. Meantime, second down and 8, and it's Omarion Hampton. Big lane ahead, and Hampton tackled at the 40.
gets the big yardage for the big game.
They are feeding him a lot. Criswell out quickly to his tight end. Old roommate John Copenhaver navigating to the plus 45. Chip Lindsey, his offensive coordinator, described him to us. Comes up with the chunk play. Hampton, another carry and nothing doing. TFL for Terry Moore and the Blue Devils.
This time Terry Moore makes the play, but he had a little help by everybody else doing their job. Everybody's penetrating, getting in the gaps.
They've scored the last 14 points in this game, with Maalik Murphy at the controls, leaning on Star Thomas, who finds more yardage. How about the tough running of Star Thomas?
It makes a positive game.
Dad strength all over. Murphy across the middle. Painkel out to the 50. Campbell after the big gainer. Murphy to Painkel.
Yeah, watch the throw from the quarterback, Maalik Murphy. It's when you got the running game going, those linebackers are right near the line of scrimmage.
On the ground with Peyton Jones, spelling Thomas in. He goes careening inside the 40. He's already missed in this game off the upright from inside 50. So they go for it on fourth down. Pressure picked up. Murphy down the sideline. Cole incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. And how about 1st and 35? Stick it in the belly of Omarion Hampton. Squirms for 5. Pressure off the edge. Criswell got it away on a screen and set up to J.J. Jones for 7. Backed up here into 1st and 20. Swing it out to start Thomas out of screen. Thomas with a burst ahead. Banging up tacklers. Thomas down to the 30. Look at this. They're going to say he stepped out back at the 44. He doesn't agree with that.
Yeah, he doesn't agree, but just watch the power as he just keeps going and going. And
I think so on the left foot. So 2nd down and 4. Thomas bouncing ahead again. Thomas out to the edge with a block. And now he takes it to the 25.
Able to recover, but Star Thomas put Power Echols in a spin cycle right in front of your living room right here. Echols right there, misses him to begin. But Star Thomas so far has been the best back in this game.
2 touchdowns in a 3rd straight 100-yard game, and he gets a blow. And now Peyton Jones follows suit, feeding the ground game. Jones breaks a tackle. Touchdown!
One guy missed in the hole, and that's what Jones did. I want you to watch Antavius Lane. He's the free hitter. The free hitter has to make the play. You don't make the play, then the fight song sings for the opposite team. And that's what happens. Peyton Jones makes Antavius Lane miss, and now you see him walking in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke Blue Devils.
And remember on the flip side, what North Carolina defensive coordinator Jeff Collins said to us this week. Hampton stayed patient, and he navigates forward out to the 32, tripped up by Cam Bergeron after 7. 28 times for 107 yards. Criswell to the air, quick hitter. It's J.J. Jones upended, and he's got a 1st down. 2nd down and 10. Anthony blows up Hampton in the backfield. He got a great jump off the line of scrimmage for a loss of 5.
When you're able to make an offense go on 1, okay? Anthony right off the edge, and he's able to get off because the offense has to go on 1. They can't go off the 2nd count. And Anthony beats it and makes the play in the backfield.
Their largest second-half comeback against Carolina is 18 before tonight. So they feed Star Thomas inside of 4 minutes to go. Jeff Collins looking for answers. Approaching 3 minutes left. Thomas bouncing again, and Thomas pushes forward a 1st down. And run it down before the 2-minute timeout would follow. Thomas again. Thomas with a cut, slips the tackle, and Star Thomas been doing this all second half. Part of a 7-0 start. Now 30 years later. 3rd down on the ground. Star Thomas is wrapped up short. Long way to go for the Tar Heels. Criswell gets rid of it to Bryson Nesbitt, who ducks down after 7.
As the clock continues to run.
Pressure off the edge. Criswell for Nesbitt. Wrapped up immediately. And it looks like he's got enough for a 1st down. Clock rolls, 1:06 to go. They get the snap back to Criswell. Up in the pocket, on the move. Criswell down past the 20. Heels out of timeouts. Sideline, Blackwell the catch. Bumped out of bounds at the 40.
Sideline in between the safety and the corner. It's a nice throw from Criswell, right? He knew where he wanted to go with the football right away.
It's just thrown back there. Pressure comes. Criswell got it away. Picked off by Trey Freeman to put it on ice.
Trey Freeman makes the play, but it was Jalen Stinson, number 2, breaking free to knock the ball up in the air. Stinson just hides behind and comes along free. He hits Criswell. The ball's in the air, and Trey Freeman makes the interception. And
They storm the field in Durham after a comeback for the ages in this rivalry.